All right, we are officially starting physical environment unit. We'll begin with time, then go to days of the week, months, years, weeks, calendar, seasons, weather, things in your environment like trees, roads, etc., and animals. So we are going to start with time today. You need to know your numbers to talk about time. So important that everyone, forgets to this day still, even in level 2, level 4, level 5. This is important. Number 3, first of all, you always have your palm facing out, just like in the pictures. Number 3 versus number 6. If I see this, I'm going to be so sad. This is not 3. This is number 6. This is number 3. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like a W almost. 7, 8, 9. So for those, I like to remember it by the smallest numbers starts with your smallest finger. So number 6 is at your pinky. I like to remember that because it's the smallest number, smallest finger, your little pinky. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 is that thumbs up. Then we say the teens are dancing. So your palm faces you for these. You switch it so that it's facing you, and you got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 with a little flick. They're dancing. 17, 18, 19. So they're all dancing. Okay. Then 20 through 21, or 20 and 21, 23, 25, those are a little confusing. So sometimes you'll see 20s with your L hand shape instead of a 2 hand shape. So 20 is like that, 20. So if you do use an L for 20, it makes sense, right? Because it's L0, like a little O. So 20, 2, 0, 21, 22 can either do 2, 2 or L2. 23, you give your 3 a little shake. So if I do L3, it's kind of like a little shake, right? So that's where that comes from. 23 or 23. Then 25, 25 or 25. Okay, so for basically 20 to 29, you can do L or a 2. But make sure you know 20, 21, 23, 25. Then the rest is just normal. So it's easy to know once you go past that, those 1 through 29, that's a little confusing, then you just do it normally. So 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, etc. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you're pulling back your 0, 3, 0, 4, 0. And then it's just normal, 31, 32, 33. So it's all very normal. When we're talking about time, you follow that rule of 9 that we talked about with age, right? So 1 through 9 are incorporated with the sign. So the sign for time, you point to your watch with your 1 hand shape and an S hand shape. So time, 1 through 9 are incorporated. So it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They all come off your wrist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10 through 12, you sign time, 10, time, 11, time, 12. Or when you're talking about 308 or 507, things like that, you use a 0. So 308. You do use that 0. Only for numbers that aren't even, like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7. So I want to say 709. I show my 09. The sign for around or estimate, and then we're going to talk about AM versus PM. So again, I just want to go quickly through some examples. You got 4:15, 4:44, 6:52. So make sure you're going off your wrist and then just continuing the number. And then you can say time, 10:15, time, 10:56. So you're literally just doing that off your wrist or not off your wrist and signing the numbers that come with it. Tell the difference between morning, afternoon, or night. These signs go with the sun. So think about the sun. In the morning time, the sun is coming up. So your hand comes up. In the afternoon, the sun is at its highest point in the sky. So it's a little like high up afternoon. And then nighttime, the sun is all the way down. So morning, afternoon, night. So if I say it's 9 o'clock, is it 9 o'clock in the morning or is it 9 o'clock at night? For midnight and noon, there's two different, these are also incorporated, which is a little confusing, but for midnight, you do your 12 at night. So night and 12 are incorporated. And for noon, you have afternoon and 12. So you're at your highest point in the sky and it's 12. So when we practice this, it's important to be able to tell time and look at a clock and be able to tell time because that's going to be on some of these quizzes and activities that we do. So the shorthand is the hour and the longhand shows the minutes. So you're going to want to practice these. We're going to have a little short game with this in class, and then we'll play another game and you'll have a quiz. Quickly, I want to go through this. So when you're talking about, how long you did things, was it for an hour? These are also incorporated, numbers 1 through 9. So an hour goes all the way around the clock, right? It was 1 hour, it goes all the way around. Was it 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours? So think about this hand, your non-dominant hand, as a clock. And then you can incorporate it. 6 hours, or was it 10 hours? Half hour, you go halfway around. Well, that's 30 minutes, right? Minutes, you go from your pointer to your pinky. So 10 minutes. And seconds, you just go a little shorter. So hour goes all the way around, minutes and seconds. I think that is it. We're going to practice daily routines and how long you did something. So what time did you wake up and how long did you do it? 6:30, I showered, and for about 15 minutes. That's a good example. And that is all.